Today we're going to be tackling two major talking points that has WWE fans buzzing. First up, why are fans suddenly worried about the one and only Becky Lynch? We'll be dissecting the latest news and social media chatter to understand the concern surrounding the man. We're also going to be shifting gears to address the swirling rumors regarding Kevin Owens. Is there any truth to what you've been hearing? We are here to set the record straight. Let's get into it. Oh, Becky Lynch. So she has been out of the WWE spotlight since 2024 when she opted not to resign with the company and go on a hiatus. She went and failed to capture the Women's World Championship from Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 40. And then Rhea got injured, and, well, they needed to make a new star, and that is where Liv Morgan came in. Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch battled over the Women's World Championship. Ultimately, Becky won a battle royale, winning the championship only to lose it at the King and Queen of the Ring PLE to Liv Morgan in May, and then put Liv over 2 nights later inside of a steel cage on Monday Night Raw. And since then, she's been exploring in Hollywood. She released her book and everything like that, and she's done a lot of good stuff, um, promoting her book, I should say. But there is the chatter. When is she going to be returning to WWE? Now, her husband, Seth Rollins, as recently as March, he was on Front Office Sports and he was asked about Lynch's WWE future. And he said she's going to return. He doesn't know when that will be, how that will be, why, how, anything like that, but she will be back. So Becky Lynch was a special guest monologist for the Ultimate Improv Show, basically a host, on Friday night. Everybody woke up on Saturday morning to a pretty interesting update. She mentioned her wrestling status during the show and acknowledged it was WrestleMania season. Then she got people talking because everyone has been wondering, when is she going to return? Right? Like there was reports in December, hey, she's going to be back in time. She re-signed. She's going to be back in time for the Raw on Netflix premiere, which was on January 6th. Did not happen. Then there was chatter of, okay, well, she's not going to make it for Raw on Netflix premiere, but she's going to be back in time for the Royal Rumble, right? And that didn't happen either. And then the last hope was, well, she's going to be back in time for WrestleMania. I mean, come on. You can't have WrestleMania without the man. Well, yes, you can, because she is not on television and she's not going to be working the biggest event of the year. So while she was at the show, she stated, it's WrestleMania season, isn't it? I'm not wrestling anymore, maybe one day, but not right now, but my husband is. Here is why this is concerning. There is no clear-cut timetable for her return. Now, is she an ambassador for the company? Yes. Will she do media mentioning WWE? I'm sure. But right now, there is no clear-cut indication that WWE fans will see Becky Lynch anytime soon. Do I think Becky Lynch will be back in 2025? I think. I don't know. No one knows. I don't even think Becky Lynch knows, and that's concerning. When you have a star, not only in the women's division, but in the entire company like Becky Lynch, you want that star on television. You need that star on television. You want that star on television. And we're not getting that right now. And as a Becky Lynch fan, it absolutely sucks. But I also understand the flip side of she has aspirations and goals and accomplishments and achievements that she wants to do outside of the wrestling bubble, and that's in Hollywood. She wants to establish herself as an actor or an actress in this case. I have to respect that. Doesn't mean that I like it, but that's what we're doing, and that's what she wants to do. And so we have to sit back and we have to kind of just relax and wait until we see Becky Lynch back on television. But I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, and that is definitely concerning. Moving things along to Kevin Owens. Oh, what a nightmare. Okay, so Kevin Owens, we all know he will be on the sidelines for the next several months due to a neck injury requiring surgery. He revealed that a week ago on SmackDown. Now, news broke of that injury the morning of, and everyone lost their minds. And then he discussed it in an interview on My Mom's Basement with Robbie Fotts literally a week ago. And he talked about how he believes the injury happened in January, were two singles matches. They were regular matches on SmackDown. It happened in one of those matches. He had an MRI done in December, which showed that he had nothing aside from mild to moderate stenosis. But he pointed out that everyone has some degree of stenosis. So it was no big deal. But it wasn't, you know, it wasn't the Saturday Night's Main Event match. It wasn't in the Royal Rumble, or excuse me, it wasn't in the Royal Rumble match or the Elimination Chamber match. And then on Friday morning, in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer reported that Owens' surgery was believed to have taken place on April 7th, and that this type of surgery usually keeps people out of, 12 to 15 months of action. And everyone's like, oh, well, that sucks, but hey, we knew it was coming. And then Friday afternoon happens, and Fightful Select Sean Ross Sapp, he confirmed, hey, Owens has not had surgery yet. It's not taken place, but the expectation is he won't be back in 2025, which I think most people would agree that Owens is not coming back from major neck surgery this year. And then PW Insider, they come out, Mike Johnson, and he says, hey, Owens was in Atlanta on Friday. Like, he did not have surgery. They don't know when he's going to have surgery yet. And look, I think most people would say, hey, let's get the surgery out of the way. Let's get him recovering as soon as possible. But this is the man's body. He's going to do what the man wants to do. And we all have to support that. I don't know where Meltzer got his info. Meltzer had a rough day on Friday. I feel bad for him. But that's just how it goes. I would say that Kevin Owens being off of WWE television is a disservice, because it's a disservice to him, his family, his fans, and the company, because Kevin Owens is such a tremendous performer. He literally can do it all in this business. I don't know why he's never reached, a true world champion elite status performer. He's always booked in main events. He's always working with top guys. He's always featured on television. Like, it's not he's not underutilized in any ways. It's just they never made him the world champion outside of the Universal title run, which I still don't know why they necessarily did that. I guess it was just a way to get the title on Goldberg, right? And they were just they felt like Goldberg and Brock at WrestleMania 33 needed a championship. I disagree with that, but I digress. But look, I want Kevin Owens back on television. I really, really do. And it sucks because he was doing some tremendous work, right? His storyline with Cody Rhodes, his transition from babyface to heel, the slow transition, him slowly losing it. Obviously, the feud with Sami Zayn, which is ironic considering that was his last match before he got injury. I think at the end of the day, we have to be appreciative of what Kevin Owens has been able to give us, the entertaining segments, the outstanding matches, and we also have to look at it and go, hey, he's going to be back. It's going to be okay. We just have to wait a little bit. And it looks like we're going to wait, some significant time, about a year and a half. But all the best goes out to KO. Hey, you thought we were done here. No, no, no. One quick thing, one quick thing. If you would, let me know your thoughts on this video. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What I get wrong? What I get right? I'd love to hear your voice down below. Thanks for watching, y'all.